Alright, it worked. Yep.
Do I need to put it on my tablet?
No, it's on that one. Alright. The air compressor is done. I need to check something real quick though. I need to see if I can switch this camera during the live.
To the tablet? The tablet's camera isn't as good as your phone.
No, to the phone. Okay. So you can switch them back and forth. Perfect. So,
Okay, which camera is it doing?
since there's two people, it's looking at me right now.
Okay.
Okay, so what we're doing is we're gonna actually let me get the
You're gonna get a hold of the phone while you get the compressor. You can set it up there.
where's the gun at?
It's right over here where I keep it. It's sorry. Oh no, I put it over here with my other stuff. It's right here.
Okay. Hold on.
I got the gun. Do you want me to carry it up?
Yeah, gather this thing up here.
I think we lost it because my boobs touched it.
What?
There we go.
Well, how the fuck does this work?
That's probably me trying to make it too secure.
There we go.
Okay, do you want me to do that?
Is anybody chatting?
Nope.
Alright, well. Here we go, guys. This is going to be a live video of me and Voodoo Queen fixing some trim in her bathroom.
No, I got it.
Let's see.
Yeah, you see what I did?
Yep, I see what Abby did. Abby got a hold of some tissues and chewed them up.
She always does. I don't need to see my procedures.
So what we're doing...
This is where you were saying you're not sure about the clamps, so we gotta take the drawer off.
You know, so what you've got is you've got bathroom trim, you know, that goes around the door, and you can see where it's it's pulling off right here. Or maybe it'd be better if I show it like that. And the reason that's happening,
We're gonna have to take the drawer off.
I don't know if we're gonna have to take it off or not. You can probably see that daylight through there, right from coming from up here.
Yeah.
And you can see. So what it is this part of the door frame here is only, I think it's probably 3/4 of an inch thick. And if you look, like these little nail holes here that you can see right there, that's how this stuff is really, it's nailed up. But the reason that these over here along this side will stick better is there's also a 2x4 that constitutes back behind this the rest of the door frame as it's framed in, to give it the structure. Well, that nail right there probably went into the 2x4, and this one did not go into this piece here.
That's what you get when you hire amateurs.
Because probably the nail wasn't driven in at an angle. But the only issue is that you don't want to go at too much of an angle this way to catch that little piece there, because it'll shoot right through out of this part of the jamb. So what we're gonna do is I've already aired up the air compressor, and we're gonna put a couple more nails in here. But I think I gotta go get those clamps on this side too.
Take out the door or not?
I wonder how come that one didn't sit flat, babe? Do you know why?
Because I did it.
Because you did it?
Yeah. And that's the best I could do. I've never done that before.
Well, I wonder.
You can tell I'm not finished with everything, because when I saw this coming, pulling apart, I didn't do any more filling, because once you nail that back down, what's going to happen is it's going to offset where I have filled, and I've got to go back and redo things in certain places. So that's why I stopped.
Yeah, but I wonder, can we cut this?
Oh, please don't make me do more work.
Can we cut that and then pry this off and figure out what's stopping this piece from sitting down flat? You don't want to do that.
No, because it doesn't bother me. If anybody comes in my bathroom and starts sticking their head up there, they need to just kiss my ass.
Well, I want it to be right.
I know you do.
I wish I could get this camera.
See, I still have to fix drywall up above it. I still have stuff to do.
It looks like the wall is actually protruding out right there.
I'm sure it's the wall and not me. That's what it is.
But even with that little bit, you would think it wouldn't offset this that much.
But it's not that bad.
Okay.
I can fill it in and make it look pretty once I paint.
Alright.
What are you doing now?
I'm gonna get those clamps.
Okay.
No, nobody's in. Nobody's watching. That's okay, she says. Alright. Get these clamps.
Is that it? Those are the good ones.
I don't need them to be that long.
Oops, sorry.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna clean up after Abby.
Oh, okay. There we go. Clamps.
Will those fit?
Where's the other clamp? Let's see here.
Oh yeah, that light's out. We're gonna have to take the door off, huh?
Maybe not. Oh shit. Let's see. No.
Okay.
Now hopefully I can get the gun back there.
I can, well. You should be able to.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Sorry guys, he's undoing the compressor. Oh, look, we have people.
All right.
Nuff, Vanda. Hey, lady.
Hey, y'all.
He's fixing something that I didn't do properly. But in my defense, I've never done it before. You got enough cord? Oh, it's me, Voodoo Queen. Hey, Vanda. It's loud. Yes, I did try. I took out all of the trim and then installed all new trim and upgraded. Oh, good. Thank you, Vanda.
Okay, let's see if that worked for that side.
Nuff, we love your, what's the name of her?
Nobbington.
Nobbington.
It's one more.
Okay, what are you doing? So you can talk to people.
Well, the gun has got to be put at an angle to do this. Because...
Yeah, I did. Oh, no knobbing tonight. You gotta put it at an angle so that it gets into, what, the trim on the other side?
yeah, the jam itself.
Now, ladies, if I knew all it took was him going live to fix stuff, there is a list. A long list.
It's still kind of wanting to pull off of it.
I think it's the wall is all cockeyed.
You know, personally, what I think. I think that top trim is too big.
That's possible.
It's too wide. Because
And
we're
so it's
hitting.
going to keep pushing it?
Yeah, it's hitting it. It got it down here and it got it up here, but it's still wanting to pull away right here.
You can't just stick more nails in it? Because that won't fix it?
I don't think so. But I'll tell you what, if you would let me just pull it off the wall, but you won't let me do that, so.
Because then I have to redo more stuff.
I know it.
But I think that that's good. Ladies, y'all certainly understand that. Oh, they said you got your builder's crack to the camera.
Huh?
Your butt was to the camera, but that's to be expected.
Well,
What you're doing.
I told you my butt crack wasn't showing.
Okay. Oh. Oh, but she said make sure you don't do that.
I don't do
That's
that.
good. No, he's good about that. Ladies, y'all see that awesome hair? I'm so jealous. All right. What are you doing? You're gonna have to get a little used to talking out loud.
Yeah, sorry, I'm looking. I get that way when I'm trying to figure something out.
The rest of them were staying pretty good. Yeah, I took out all the door jambs, took off the doors, took them out to the patio. I sprayed those. One of them fell on my head, and now I've got to fix that door. It's always a good time in home repair world.
I'm afraid, honey, that there's nothing I can really do about this unless, I mean,
It probably won't bother me.
the only thing that I can do without taking the whole thing off is pry it out, like from about to here, pry it out, and then we can put some of that stay put on this and put it on that behind there, and then push it back down into it.
But I don't think it needs that.
Okay, well if you're good with that, then I'm good with it. I'll do the top and we'll call it done.
Yeah, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put, what is that stuff called? That caulk. I'm gonna use spackle on the nails and then caulk in the bigger ones.
Okay.
And then once I paint it, it's fine.
Okay.
Oh, we'll watch Nuff.
Huh?
She said to watch, she's gonna have a watch party. That's what she called AD was hilarious.
Is AD for tonight?
Uh-huh. Yep. But she's gotta take her dogs out.
What time? What time is is that at?
It doesn't say. She said to watch for the ad later for the watch party. So I'm supposing that something from her channel is going to come out.
Hang on a second. Give me this thing.
What thing? Now those I didn't take down. On the other side.
You don't have a spare piece of this trim laying around?
Yeah, of course I do. Yeah, I got tons of it.
A small piece?
Yeah, what size? See, I got them in bags. That's the shoe molding.
Can I have it?
Yeah. Oh, wait. No. I think that's supposed to go someplace. Yeah, that goes right there. I already cut it and it's sized. Sorry. You want a different... I have other pieces. These were practice. We'll call it practice. Or where I made mistakes.
I just need to make sure that...
Yeah, that's working.
It's definitely working. Okay.
Hey, Looby Loo.
Well. Let me see the...
Yeah, clown. If y'all are talking about clown's accent, that's Texas. Mine is not Texas. No, we're in Texas. And that's where his accent is from, but mine's Louisiana. But no, not Kentucky. He's born and bred Texas. No. But Vanda, that would be like us trying to discern the difference between Portsmouth and Liverpool. I know the difference because I lived there, but it's pretty hard for anybody else to tell.
There we go. Baby, you'll just have to fill these, okay?
Okay, that's fine. That's easier than redoing everything.
That got it. Okay.
Awesome. Now you're happy?
Now I'm happy.
Oh, hallelujah, ladies.
Let me get one more right here. A few of them, actually.
I didn't do a good job. I was trying to put the least amount of holes possible. It's running out of juice. That is a very small amount of space to get things to. And I had no idea. I was so scared after I had put that nail went straight through up there. I didn't know I could go in the corners like that.
That's better.
Yep. Thank you, darling.
You're welcome, honey. Let me,
Good stuff. What you doing now?
let me go run, or we go run and grab a hammer?
Yes, I've got one in the patio.
Okay, thank you.
You gotta tell them what you do.
Alright, what are these guys saying? Vanda, no, we're in Texas. Let me see. Enough. Take the dogs out. Look for the AD watch party. No time has been stated. Alright, good deal. No, Sandra Ruchek is live right now.
This is the heavy one. This is a good hammer.
Okay, so I got my air compressor was running out of air.
I have a nail set.
Huh?
I have a nail set. You need a nail set to do that or you're going to dent it. You know, it's hard. Perfect. Thank you. Do any of the rest of them need?
No,
Okay.
I had it turned up too high.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was just going right through.
Oh.
All right, guys.
Who's here? Lou and yes, it is very nice, Lou. He can fix anything. He can fix all the stuff that I break, that I don't do properly, because I'm used to just, I don't give a shit if I do it right or not. I just give a shit what it looks like. So that's why there's gaps in between where I put all the molding up, because I know how to fill in gaps. I don't know how to install it properly. Do I rent him out? Fuck no, I do not. No. Fair question, though.
Okay. It was hot.
Yeah. That big window in the skylight makes it really hot in here. Hang on and I'll get the camera for you. Let me set these things down.
Well, the camera's going to be on you.
Well, I'm trying to get out of it. What do I have to do? Do it like this for it to not be on me?
Yeah.
Oh, for Christ's sake, I can't do that. I have no idea what you guys are looking at my messy house. Lord help me. Okay, wait, you gotta come out a little bit more.
Whoa.
All right. Oh, you can see our white trash pool. That's always nice. All right, guys, I'm trying to find a way to get this damn thing off of me and not show you the messiness that I create. I don't know if that's possible. Because I feel like the camera makes me look like the brick thief.
Okay, guys. Well, that was... Try something. Oh, let's see. Getting ready to interview AD, the green room. Let's see. I don't know. I was trying to look yesterday, this live streaming software I'm using, to see if there was a way for me to share a link. Come up on panel.
To test out the stream features.
Because it's so small, right?
Yeah.
Here, let me...
But it's this is not a good connection. They're letting us know, and I can see that over here because I don't know. We have a Wi-Fi booster everywhere, but I don't know if that's going to help. Sometimes it'll do great, and sometimes it won't.
Yes, Vanda, that's what I'm doing. But I'm using a software called Prism. But I don't think that I can have panel guests. Here it buffers on and off, but we hear you.
Yeah, it's a better connection in the house.
Is my Wi-Fi on? Yes.
But it's because of the walls out here. Ladies, we're on the patio. We have an enclosed patio.
So is it buffering on that?
It was. It's not at the moment. But the image was clearer inside. The connection was clearer inside. The visual
Okay.
looked better.
Yeah, I need to talk to Bam about StreamYard. Because I'm not sure. Let's see. Sandra has 4 lawyers in the UK.
Thank you for coming in, Luby Lou.
Yeah, thank you, Luby Lou. No, it's all good. Oh, so is she talking? Is she talking about what's going on with a case right now with against AD? Oh, I think she just left.
She said yeah.
Wait, sorry. No.
Is it slower on that one?
No, I can see it.
Okay.
Let's see. Not in detail, just skimming over it, but there's definitely a case going. That's good. That's good news. That's good news.
Yes.
Real good news.
Yeah.
I'm hoping they've already, as Bam likes to put it, felt his collar.
Yeah.
She will not be able to divulge too much info as it's in legal hands. Yeah, I believe that. Yep. Yeah, if he goes live tonight, it'll be interesting to listen to him
Oh, to watch him squirm.
whine and complain and squirm and, oh, they're coming after poor AD and I'm a 66-year-old man with blood pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah. They just want to shut me down. Yeah, we do want to shut you down, AD. You're disgusting. Yeah, I think so too, Luby Lou. I'm assuming their politics
It's
are just
buffering.
as bad as ours.
It's buffering right now, baby. There we go.
I don't know how to stop it from doing that.
Be someplace where the connection is better in the house. It's the walls out here. Even though I have that, it's not always enough. And it's on. Yeah, we have Wi-Fi booster everywhere, and there's one literally on the patio here, but these exterior walls still make it difficult.
Vanda said she refreshed her screen and it stopped. It doesn't show it buffering on my phone, which is what I'm streaming from, but it does show up on the tablet.
I have to say there are a lot of different aspects that I didn't think about with a live if you're sharing video that you have to think about, because there's a small delay, and then there is the aspect of where the camera needs to be, what you're showing, but I'm also incredible kicking and bang, and you're not.
Yeah, I mean, I pretty much look like shit all the time, so...
No, you do not. That is not true. That's
Oh,
not
she got my thumb in the way of the camera.
That's not true.
I don't know if you guys can still see. But anyways, no, yeah, just experimenting with that, and, you know, if you had any molding that was sticking out, that's how you fix it.
He can tell you how to fix anything.
Let me see. So I can see the
Oh,
chat.
yes, baby.
I can't see the chat.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's really sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Luby Lou. Thank you, Vanda. Vanda, thank you for that sweet video you posted earlier.
Yes, that was very nice.
That was very nice. That was very sweet. Well, Vanda, I downloaded what I thought was StreamYard from the Play Store last night. But when I opened it up, everything on it was misspelled.
And that's a dead giveaway.
StreamYard wasn't spelled correctly. Broadcast Studio wasn't spelled correctly, and it was all over. So I immediately deleted it. I wasn't willing to. All right, Luby Lou, have a good one. See you around. I wasn't willing to click on any of the links inside of the app because I was afraid I had downloaded a bunk app. So
I think you did.
I wanted to talk to Bam and see if it does the same thing on her
I'll be right back.
on her StreamYard, or if everything looks on the up and up. Before I try to download something like that again, because I know I can get, I think it's like 20 hours a month free or something from StreamYard. I don't have to pay for, but depending on how successful or how interested people are or whatever, I'll consider paying for it if it's only like $10 a month. But because I'd rather have people be able to come up on panel. And I wished I would have had my truck this weekend. My truck is in the shop. We had a long weekend this weekend because today is our what we call Labor Day, and we're all off. And I would have done some fishing videos and uploaded them, but I'm landlocked here at the house. Yeah, I used the free version. once I find the official app. Right. Because I think I thought StreamYard was done by a company called Streamlabs, and the one I downloaded was not by Streamlabs. It had the duck logo and all that stuff on it, but I don't think that was the right
I
app.
brought you some ice.
Oh, thank you. Yes, because it is hot here.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway, well, I guess I'm gonna cut this off and go check out what Sandy's saying. And I may come back on later. Definitely gonna be stick around for Nuff Nuff's live. She usually, I guess they'll go on about what, 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon
Yeah. Yeah. I
for
think-
us.
Yeah.
So about another 2 or 3 hours.
That sounds about right.
Because AD,
She'll post something and say it, but I'm sure AD advertises when he's going live. I'd
okay,
hate
Van.
Hate
Van,
to miss some money.
Vanda's saying StreamYard has a lot of competitors and alternatives, so make sure you get the right one. Okay, yeah.
That's a
Okay,
good point.
I'll definitely check that out.
Thank you.
Let's see, she said AD will be on in about 4 hours if he's aiming for the American crowd. Yeah, that's right, because it's usually like 4:30 or 5:30 or 6 o'clock p.m. our time, which would be
When people get off work.
midnight UK time.
Yeah. Damn.
Well, if it's 6 o'clock our
Yeah.
time, it'll be midnight his time. If it's 4 or 4:30, I've seen him go live as early as like 3 o'clock at our time in the afternoon, which would be 8 or 9 o'clock his time.
Right.
So, sometime in the next 4 hours.
What kind of hours does that man keep? That's not my business. Whatever.
Okay, UK is 5 hours ahead. I thought it was 6 hours ahead, but Amanda's saying it's 5 hours ahead.
Probably because of daylight savings.
Do they do daylight savings over there?
No, we do, and so you have to adjust.
That's so stupid. So we're the only country in the world that does that.
No, because I think India is consistent. They're like 13. No, this is what really kills me. They are 13 and a half hours ahead of us.
Who is?
India.
India, okay.
Yeah. So I have a setting at work, since I work with so many people around the world. So my setting shows me U.S. time, UK time, and India time.
Okay. Okay, Vanda's saying it's 6:45 p.m. here in the UK. So
Okay.
where we are, Vanda, is Central Standard Time, so it's 12:45 here.
Yeah. So on the
so-
East Coast,
so-
it's 5 hours.
Yeah, so they're 6 hours ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she may have thought we were on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Which is hard to tell over here, Vanda, because we've got like 4 different time zones. It's a pain in the ass. And when I schedule meetings at work, sometimes I just want to strangle people.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. Some lady that used to support AD but doesn't anymore donated 300. Is that pounds?
I can't see.
Uh,
Let me see.
it's the L.
Looks like
with
a
the
L.
hook with the thing in the
Yeah,
middle.
that's pounds.
Okay. 300 pounds to Frankie's Crowd Justice. Okay. Wow. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I hope someday a lot of those people come over to BAMS and start telling their stories.
Yeah.
That's Vanda said that's $414 US. Good.
That's a lot.
Good. I'm glad it's going somewhere.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah.
You know, it's time he was stopped. This is bullshit. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's exactly what BAM says. It's gross indecency.
Mhm.
So, but anyways, thank you so much, Vanda, for the video and the comments, and thanks for hanging out with us while we kind of bumbled around in the bathroom a little bit. Really appreciate it.
Okay.
And
Lots of practice.
oh, hey, Sharon, how are you? Hi. I'm sorry. I'm watching chat on a different device. Hello. How's it going? Oh, I need to do something real quick. Hang on.
Ladies, what's the temp over there today?
There we go. We are good. We are good. Sharon, everything's good. Yeah, I don't think I can, Vanda. I have the free version. I'm sure there's probably a version of it I can pay for. I'll definitely research it when I get off of here and see. I mean, it's fairly easy to use, and if it's comparable in yep, you got tickle hammers.
What is that?
I made them mods. But if it's comparable in price, this app is really easy to use, and it's really easy to go live with. And if I can figure out how to get people, Sharon's waving to you.
Oh, hello.
If I can get get the capability to get people on panel, I'll definitely do it. So. Yeah, I saw a couple too. If I can just get the right StreamYard, that's the thing. Yep, Blue Crew, yep, all the way. You guys are really good mods. Everywhere else I've seen, and so might as well. Since I've decided to start doing videos and going live, I'm sure the internet terrorists will probably be sniffing around.
Well, of course.
You know. No. Well, I can't keep.
So.
I have trouble keeping my mouth shut. Yeah. I do get a little opinionated from time to time.
I only have that problem in real life. I wish it was the other way around.
Yeah. Well, I pop off at the mouth in real life every once in a while too. So, but anyways.
I'm trying to see. So it is.
All right. Yep. I'm looking forward to doing them as well.
It's 66 degrees Celsius here, guys. Wait, that's not right. That's supposed to be our low, but there's no friggin' way. It's 93 degrees Fahrenheit, and I have to change my settings to Celsius.
Wait, it's 99 here?
93.
93.
The feels like it's 97 because of the humidity.
So that should be like 60 something Celsius, I think.
I thought so. It said 66. I'll change it.
Vanda's saying it's 81 Fahrenheit in the UK.
Oh, wow. That's hot for you guys. No, it says when I changed it to Celsius, it says 33.
I wish it was 81 Fahrenheit here.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so tired of this heat. All the people in the UK are like, we love the heat, we love the heat. And I'm like, I don't.
Not this kind of heat.
If y'all had it the way we have it, I mean, basically here, it starts getting hot in May, for the most part. But once June hits, it's just miserable. I mean, it'll be up in the 90s Fahrenheit, but the humidity will be like 85%. It's basically, if you've ever been to the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico, it's basically the jungle. That's what it feels like.
Yep.
And it is just miserable, day and night, just miserably hot. And it stays like that for about 4 months straight.
Yep.
There's no relief. At least you guys, when you guys, see, it is voodoo. It will only last a few days, and then back to jumpers and coats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wished. You know,
Jumpers or sweaters.
They get relief at night. You know, even if it does
yeah.
get hot during the day, they get relief at night.
Oh, yeah.
And that reminds me of what it's like in Kansas City,
Yeah.
or Missouri.
Yeah.
It can get up in the 90s, but it's only up in the 90s for like 4 hours.
Oh, shit.
you know,
wish.
and then once the sun starts kind of, goes is on the downhill slope of going down, it starts cooling down rapidly, and it'll cool down into like the 60s.
Yeah.
Sometimes even the 50s, depending on what time of summer it is.
We don't get that kind of relief.
But we don't get that kind of relief here in Texas. It's not like that at all. It's horrible here. Horrible.
Yeah, that's why y'all saw my white trash pool, because I was so desperate this summer to get some relief. So next year I'm just going to put in a real pool.
Yeah. Yeah, Vanda said it's the humidity that bothers her. Yes, Same here. Us too. Especially me, because I don't work in a climate-controlled environment, and I'm a welder. So I have to have, 9 times out of 10 when I'm doing stuff, I have to have long sleeves on. I have to wear jeans, and I have to wear boots, and then I have to have my hat on for my welding helmet, and then I wear a hairband around my hair to keep it in check because I can't stand for it to be in my face. And it's just 10 hours a day, that shit. Like, I just get, you can ask Voodoo Queen, I sleep a lot because it takes a lot out of me. A lot of times I don't even have the energy to stay awake much longer after I get home at night.
Yep, we eat and sleep.
Let's see, Vanda says, Sandy is saying she is grateful for the support shown to her family. Good. Good. Let's see, she says, Sharon says, I still have a 15 tog duvet in the summer. What is that?
Well, I don't know what 15 tog is, but she's basically saying that she's got a warm duvet that she uses in the summer.
Even in the summertime,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I could imagine. Yeah.
I know when I lived there, I rarely wore shorts. I mean, nothing like in Louisiana.
I remember Bam going,
Yeah.
when she was taking those pictures of her in the bikini top, and her and I were talking back and forth on WhatsApp that day, and she goes, oh, it's so hot here. And when she told me what it was, and I did the conversion, and I was like, what? That is not hot.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, it's so nice to actually have some warm weather. And then the next day, she was talking about how it was back to cold and rainy again.
Yep.
And I was outside smoking at work. And we were talking back and forth, and I was like, I'm so jealous. You would hate this heat. She was like, no, I would love that heat. I'm like, no, you wouldn't. I doubt it very seriously.
Yeah. I used to.
I think she'd be okay with it for maybe a couple of days.
Not weeks.
But if she
months
was
on
to
end.
spend like a summer here,
Yeah.
she would be like, fuck this. I really do. She would be like, to hell with this noise. Oh, okay. Yeah, she was saying it's a thick duvet cover, that it's the warmest. Yeah. Yeah. Summertime here, hell, even during the winter here, I sleep with one thin little
I use a sheet.
throw
that's
blanket,
it.
and that's
Yeah.
it. I mean, don't get me wrong, it gets cold here. I don't know if y'all saw it on the news over there in the UK, here in Texas. Last February, we had an epic snow and ice storm that lasted, I think, like
2 weeks.
11, 12 days or something.
Yeah, it was 2 weeks of things being shut down.
And it was bitterly cold. And the lowest temperature was like -8 degrees Fahrenheit. We had record snowfall, and then of course it all turned to ice, and there were millions of people without power here through all of that. There were literally people sitting in their cars because their houses were too cold, trying to keep warm, and they didn't have power. It was horrible.
But not for us, because we didn't lose power.
Yeah, we didn't lose power, fortunately for us. We were some of the few in what they call the Metroplex between Dallas and Fort Worth that didn't lose power. We didn't lose it. So, yeah, it was horrible. Sharon, are you in Australia? I don't know if she is or not.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember either. But during that snowstorm, we were able to do laundry for like the first 2 days or 3 days, and then the pipes froze, and we had to. Voodoo
God.
Queen was doing laundry in the
In the shower.
shower. Yeah, just had to make do. Let's see. Sharon's in. She's in England.
What part?
She says Sharon says, I never say UK. I'm English.
Oh.
I don't know. Does that mean
She's-
American or does
No, it means she's proper English.
she's proper from England?
She's a proper English woman.
Voodoo-
She is.
Voodoo Queen was asking what part of England, Sharon. If you don't want to say, you don't have to. She's north near Scotland.
Okay.
So is that near where, like, Fit of Crime and
I think so.
Michelle may be from?
Well, I know that Liverpool is North England. Where I was living was the southernmost tip of England.
Okay.
I was right by the Isle of Wight and across from France.
I have to look at a map for all these
Yeah.
places.
So if you look at it like this, they're up here and I was directly down there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And London is kind of in the middle.
Maybe just like a couple 100 miles apart or something.
I don't know because I didn't get to go all the way up there. I went to London a lot, and I went around Bournemouth and Portsmouth, and I just lived like a local.
Vanda is saying Fit is closer to London, she believes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of ignorant when it comes to the UK. Voodoo Queen is the world traveler. I've never left the Western Hemisphere.
I have not been to Asia, but I've been to several countries in Europe.
Vanda says, and AD does not come from London as he proclaims.
No shit.
He certainly doesn't sound like it.
No.
I don't know what's up with him. I don't know if it's his age, but with all, when he speaks, he makes words up. Like it's
It's called ignorance.
it's almost as if he doesn't know. He's not very.
He's not very educated.
I get that he's got the gift of gab, and I get that he can come off as a very likable person. I
He's
guess
charismatic.
if
is
you
what he
didn't
is.
know what was going on.
Right.
You know, but when you take all that away and just listen to him talk, yeah, I guess he's just kind of ignorant
I think
about just about everything,
I think
including
he's ignorant and uneducated.
including how to speak English.
Yeah.
Let's see. No, Vanda, he certainly does not. Yeah. How can American women envision him as YouTube's James Bond?
Oh,
Vanda,
God.
I have no
okay,
idea.
I can tell you, Vanda, because they are old as fuck. That's the only way.
Yeah.
That is the only way.
And Sharon is saying he's got away with it in real life, but not on YouTube. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I agree, Vanda.
I agree with that.
I
as
came
well.
back into chat. Sorry, ladies. He would make a good Avon lady.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I mean, didn't he sell furniture or carpets at one time or something?
Probably cars. I don't know. I don't recall if used car salesman has the same connotation in England that it does here. He's a little slimy. I have to go get another pack of cigarettes. Do you need something?
No, I don't. Thanks, though, babe. Bing bong. Oh, the doorbell. Avon calling. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, what Voodoo Queen was saying is that he would be he would make an excellent car salesman here. But I don't think that he would. because he couldn't even figure out when he was telling that story about his battery dying and jumper cables and all that kind of crap. I mean, to be a car salesman, you got to have basic knowledge of just some kind of basic knowledge of anything technical that has to do with a vehicle. And he sounded like a bumbling idiot. Let's see, American women crave for his ding dong. His floppy disk, yeah. Well, if they want an alcoholic with a gambling addiction
And ignorant.
and a disgusting porn addiction, and
Made me vomit in my mouth.
just take their damn money from him.
That there are women out there around the entire world that do not care. All they require is a warm body. They don't care about intelligence.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
yeah.
they care about status.
Well, there's men like that.
Yes.
You were married to one.
Yes, I was.
You know,
yes,
I mean,
I was. Yep.
he didn't, he didn't want an independent free thinker.
Hell
He
no.
didn't want you to have your
No
your
independence.
own will or life or whatever.
Nope.
Yeah,
Ooh, there would
it's-
have to be so many batteries, Vanda, to make up for being with him. Ooh.
Batteries not included. Oh, God. Slooper chats, modification.
I cannot deal with that. Like, you are one of the most intelligent people I know.
Oh,
Yes,
stop
you are.
it.
You are. You are, and that's one of the things I find most attractive about you. But a man, it wouldn't matter what he looked like. If he could be Adonis, but if he walked up to me and started sounding like he didn't have a 5th grade education, I'd be like, fuck off.
Yeah. You know, in a lot of ways, he reminds me of my old boss, Jay.
Yeah.
He really does.
Everything you've described, it's all about him.
Well, see, Jay had a real mean streak in him.
Yeah.
But you didn't see it. It wasn't there for the public to see
Because he's slimy like
because
that.
he's slimy like that.
Yeah.
And apparently AD is the same way. But as far as like, you know, when you see those pictures of AD at the nightclubs and he's all happy-go-lucky and smiling real big and all that kind of shit, that's Jay all the way. The scheming and the scamming.
Yeah.
When Dorothy had that live going earlier this morning, and we were listening to it, and she was playing, I think it was Truth Be Told's video,
Uh-huh.
where she was showing Snow Bunny on panel
Yeah.
with AD
Yeah.
and all of that. See, that's Jay.
Yeah.
But then when the camera is off and nobody's looking, or he's talking to somebody close to him, he's like, fuck that. You know, I'm not
Mm-hmm. Right.
giving her that money.
Two-faced.
Yeah, he's very two-faced.
Very two-faced.
Exactly.
And if it doesn't benefit him, he's not involved.
Yes, exactly. Yep. That was Jay, 100%. And it used to drive me crazy because he thought that nobody could see through it.
Right.
See, he would do and act that way in front of us that knew better about him.
Because he had to keep up appearances because that's the facade he wants to put out there.
Exactly. And that just grated on my last effing...
Yeah.
It drove me insane.
Sharon, that was a phenomenal video. I wasn't looking. Most of the time I'm listening. That's why you guys don't see me in chat a lot, because bedtime is streaming and he's the talker. So I was listening to that. You were probably in there chatting, but I thought that was a great comparison just to show and put it out there. Hey, Kiss My Axe. That's a good question, Vanda. It is a really good question. Did you see what she said?
Yeah, Sharon said that's a good video exposing AD. Yes, it was. It was very well put together.
Yeah.
Why do his subs not question his credentials? If he is the one to crack a case, why doesn't he get off his ass? and do anything about it other than flap his gums. Well, that's how he makes his money. But yeah, why do his subs not question it? And, Voodoo Queen and I were talking about this earlier, and I'm with Bam on this. I really do think that for the majority of them, it's a real... Because I said this earlier. I almost said real life with an F soap opera, but that's not it.
Right.
It's actually a real live
Yes.
with a V soap opera.
Yes.
And that's what they're getting off on.
Mm-hmm.
And a few other channels I shall not name have proclaimed that that's exactly why they do what they do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what goes on behind the scenes with all of that. I know I've heard and seen accusations of what goes on, but I suspect that, and I've said before, some of these people are modeling their channels and their shows, because that's what they're getting called, is shows,
Yeah.
after what AD is doing.
But what is
It's
it?
almost to a T how they model it, even down to the way that they, like I was telling you before.
Structure?
You say structure, but they're actually grooming.
Yeah.
They're grooming their subscribers into becoming mods,
Yeah.
and then within those moderators, there's like tiers and levels of them. Like the information only trickles down depending on what the information is so far to certain mods.
When they feel like
When they
can
feel like it,
trust.
right. You can watch it happen in the chats. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Well, interesting and disgusting all at the same
But
time.
I think that they don't, I think some of those subscribers don't question credentials, they don't question validity, because they want that to be real, because they may not, I'm just guessing, they may not have anything else in their lives, or they're used to not questioning men. And I know that sounds really awful to say towards another woman.
That's
but
entirely possible.
There's women of a certain age that will not question men. And it's not all of them. I'm not going to group them all together. But, yeah, Vanda, you're right. They're paying for their own show, so that they can keep watching. Like Days of Our Lives, that's an old soap opera here.
Yep, Days of Our Lives.
They've created, and
Yep.
they feel like they are a part of that soap opera.
Yep. That would actually be a good true crime drama channel title.
Oh,
Da-
the
Days of Our Lives.
Okay, excuse my French, but the Days of Our Lives need to fucking end.
Okay, good. I was just checking to see if you guys could hear her. Okay, I think my phone, the mic is on my phone is what's picking us up, and it sounds like shit to me on my phone. But if it sounds
you can
okay,
turn on that, and it'll use through the speaker, it'll use both the mic for input and the speaker as the output. I'm a know-it-all, in case y'all didn't know. Sorry.
oh, it says it's hooked up.
Did it die?
No, it's on. No,
I
it
see
should
the,
be.
okay, I see the light. That's why they can hear us.
Okay, right. There we go. Okay, cool. Hey, Fingal. Hello.
Fingal?
Let's see. Vanda says,
Thank you.
or
Vanda.
Sharon says, I get that it's the lives they crave. It is the lives they crave. And, I'm subscribed to a lot of 40-something channels, but you those chats, you can almost follow them from channel to channel to channel to
Yeah.
channel. After after one live ends and somebody else goes live, then they'll be over there, and
Yeah.
all of that.
Unfortunately, he gives too much content. I think he just royally pisses people off, because we all know he's full of shit,
Yeah. Yeah.
and we kind of want to shake people and say, why haven't you come to the light?
Well, but the thing is that's like the day I got all pissed off and huffy about him saying, him telling his subs that there were no bodies found in the Watts house, because if there were, the house is for sale, and that would have been included on the paperwork.
Oh, that's right.
I lost my fucking shit over that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he turns around and says said the same thing about the truck.
Right.
Okay,
He's clueless.
first off,
Clueless.
but his audience is largely American.
I know.
And I know these people have sold houses. I know
Yes.
these people have sold trucks.
And it's different from state to state.
But
whether
it
it's
ain't that much different.
I know, but if there would have to be a disclosure if there was a homicide there, depending upon what state you're in.
But-
for him to make a broad, generalized statement.
But the fact of the matter remains. A contract would have to be put on the house
right.
before there is any kind
Right.
of disclosure by the seller made,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah.
And even then, if you just go by what Weld County has released to the public over the past 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
there is no fucking proof that there were ever any bodies in that
No.
house.
No, they're not going to disclose.
So
a
it
damn
ain't going to
thing.
be on the fucking seller's disclosure.
Yeah.
And how? That's what I'm saying. I guess it's the most. It has to be.
Oh, and let me give Timmy some fishes.
It has to be the most gullible of the gullible.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there aren't intelligent subs of ADs. That's just the fact.
I don't. No, you can't say that. You
Well-
can't say that because we've seen people come out of there that are. I don't think that's a fair statement.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You know, I mean, I don't mean any shade towards any of those people that have come out of it. But, I mean, even Snow Bunny would admit that, I think that she would say that she wasn't really listening. You know? And that's part of his, I guess, that charisma and that gift of gab that
Right.
we talk about him.
Right.
You know? That he has a way of, even through the internet,
Right.
of basically, I don't know how to explain it, just pushing all logic and all suspicion aside.
Because
You know?
it is just a show. He is assuming that nobody questions him. He is assuming that everybody just believes him because he's moderately attractive for an old fucker.
Moderately attractive for an old fucker.
Yeah. We could post that, huh?
I can't get to my emojis. Oh wait, maybe no.
You can't get to him?
I can't get to the. I can't get to the.
To the curly fishes?
Yeah, I can't get to the curly fishes,
I had to ask.
and I can't do it on my phone because. Oh wait.
Yeah, Vanda, I want to
There they are.
because it makes the rest of us look ignorant.
No recently used.
She said fishes now.
I gotta find them. Oh wait, there they are.
Yeah.
Got them. There you go, Timmy. Fishes now.
How come mine looks so different?
Well, because you chose.
I chose shrimp.
Those are shrimps. Well, mine are shrimps too, but they're.
Mine are raw.
Yeah, no. Well,
I mean, mine are uncooked.
right.
Well, okay. Well, tell me I have to cook them.
Yours, mine are. Mine are shrimps too, but I think they've already they've been deveined.
Yes, they've been deveined.
Mine are deveined.
They've been boiled and deveined.
Yeah, there you go.
Which I should know.
Either that or those are what we call popcorn shrimp.
No, popcorn shrimp are little.
Well, that's what I mean. Those are the little shrimps.
Well, I gave them prawns and.
The ones you gave were big shrimps.
Actually, what it looks like is it looks like crawfish.
Those are yeah.
Well, that would be appropriate for me.
Well, I don't see any claws, but they do look like crawfish.
If they had some bigger claws.
Let's see, deveined fishes. Oh, how
She
posh.
still likes the steam.
Feast for Timmy. Yes. There you go.
Yes.
Sharon posted that would be a crawfish or a lobster.
Right.
And then a jumbo shrimp.
Depending upon what part of the world you're from.
And then a little bit of squid.
What is the last one? Is that some sushi?
I think it's an oyster.
Is it?
Yeah.
God bless. I don't know if y'all are as old as I am, but I have to wear glasses to read anything.
Yeah, no, it's hard to see them on the phone. Oh, okay, a mussel. There you go.
Ah.
Wait, what did I say it was?
You said oyster at first.
Oyster, yeah.
But they're in the same family. You got close.
Ah. Oysters have pearls. Mussels don't.
If you're lucky. If you're lucky, you're getting a pearl. And instead of, what is it? E. coli.
I thought I read somewhere that the pearls that come out of oysters are not the same pearls that they make pearl necklaces with. Is
Well,
that true?
No, that's not true.
Oh,
There's
okay.
There are big clams that can make pearls. There are certain oysters that can make pearls, but then there are also man-made pearls. And so those are forced grown man-made pearls.
See, my great grandmother had a string of pearls, and they were.
Yes, Timmy does eat better than the humans.
Well, I mean, now they would be well over 120 years old.
Oh, those, if they're real pearls.
Yeah,
then
they were
would
real
be-
pearls. Because my Aunt Mary,
They'd be valuable.
her daughter, said that she would be my great Aunt Mary, I guess. She said, 20 years ago, she said that those pearls were bigger than what they were 20 years ago.
Well, it's quite possible there's different, and they're measured in millimeters.
Well, that they degrade over time. They get because she was saying,
Well,
she
if
was
you're
telling
sitting
me.
there clutching them all the time.
Yeah,
they
well, she
will.
you're right. She was telling me not to handle them,
Yeah,
to keep them in the box,
I'd
and
never
don't
heard that.
and don't handle them too much. And I read that somewhere
How old
too.
were you?
Back then?
Yeah.
Well, this was back in like 2000, so
Okay.
I was what 20, 21.
I thought you were going to say you were like 12, and I was going to say
23.
that's why she told you not to
I
handle
was
them.
23. It might not have been 20 years ago. It might have been closer to like 2007 or 2008 because
Yeah.
she died in 08, and it was right before she died. So, all right, got 6 people in here. Yay!
I think Timmy needs some fruit.
These guys are saying.
Will he eat fruit? Will cats eat fruit?
I don't think so. Do they have a turkey slice emoji?
There is a turkey leg. How about a turkey leg? And some bacon. They definitely eat bacon and eggs.
Timmy's posted some crabs for Vanda.
Oh, I love crabs.
I do too.
Now, I didn't get... We've got shrimp in the freezer. We've got to go through and make a menu for this week. And I'll give Timmy a beer. Maybe I'll get in trouble for that. I don't know. Let's see.
A beer,
We'll see what happens.
a turkey leg, some bacon, an egg, and a beer.
Yeah. That's an American breakfast.
I gave you toys to play with to burn some calories.
Oh, Lord.
Bring a cockroach.
Oh, poor Timmy. He really did have some.
That's funny.
All animals end up doing, kind of getting into stuff they're not supposed to.
Yeah, back when I used to drink years ago, I had a Mastiff.
All right, bye, kiss my axe.
I
Oh,
forget.
sorry, sweetie.
Oh no, what is that? Diarrhea?
Yeah,
Oh.
or vomiting.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so sorry, Kiss My Ex. Take care. I had this English Mastiff Great Dane mix. He was humongous. Let's see, finger was stuck on the wall, just doing some plastering. He was huge. He was like 90 pounds when we got him from the rescue.
Mm-hmm.
We had no idea he was going to get as big as he did. and he was like 175 pounds by the time he grew up.
What was this?
Duke, that
Oh,
was
yeah.
the
The big one.
the Dane Mastiff mix.
Yeah.
He was humongous. Anyways, I had gone. Me and my ex-wife were out on the patio one evening, and I had cooked out on the grill, and we had a couple of friends over, and they're drinking beer, and I had a. I can't remember if it was a tumbler full of bourbon
Oh, Lord.
or if it was a tumbler with rum and Coke in it. Either way, I had it sitting down next to me, and Duke was sitting kind of behind me off to my side where that drink was, and that joker bent down, and I wasn't watching, but I heard slurp, 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 and I looked down, and that entire drink was gone. And
You're kidding.
I was like, "You MFer." And he's looking at me, and I said, "Get out of here," and
It probably didn't touch him. He's so big.
No. Oh, listen. He wandered off. It was spring or summer, so he didn't sleep inside. We would very rarely would we have him sleep in the house. He was allowed in the house as long as we were all awake, but because Hannah, my daughter, was so small and he was so big, they weren't allowed to be in the house together by themselves.
Right.
Because he's just too
You
big.
can't.
He wouldn't attack her or anything like that.
No,
He's
but
just
he
too
could have
damn
hurt her.
big. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so in the wintertime, usually if it, I had a space heater in the garage. He would sleep in the garage, but he would stay out during the day when we were at work and stuff like that. So on the side of the house, I had built him a dog run that was covered,
Yeah.
and he had a fairly large dog house, and I had like hay inside of it for him to keep warm and stuff like that during the day. Well,
Oh, no.
I kind of shooed him off after he drank that drink, and I went and made another drink, and I guess he went and laid down in his bed. Well, we went through the night, and whatever, and went to sleep. Woke up the next morning, and it was probably like 9:30, 10 o'clock the next morning. Finally, I was like, "Where is he?" And I had a side door out the side of my garage, and I opened into the dog run,
Yeah.
and I opened the door, and all I could see was his hind quarters, his hips were,
Yeah.
and his back legs were sticking out of the door of the doghouse,
Poor
and his
thing.
tail, and I could barely see his muzzle around the corner, like he was all curled up.
So he was
And
asleep.
he had tied on a good one. I had to coax him out of that doghouse, and he was like, "Oh," I was like, "I bet that'll teach your ass not to do that again."
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, it hit him hard.
I thought you were going to say he threw up in the hay.
Nah, he didn't throw up in the hay, but he was definitely trying to sleep that one off. Poor guy. Yeah, bad doggy, exactly. Yeah, he was a good dog. He was a really good dog. I'm 5'10", and he could stand up on his hind legs just like Harvey,
Yeah.
and put his like that part of his haunches
Big.
on my shoulders and look me dead square in the eye.
So he probably almost came up to my head.
Oh yeah, well he'd knock you down.
Oh,
I mean,
easily.
if he bumped into you or swung his butt around, and got all
Yeah.
My sister-in-law was teeny tiny petite like you. Okay, and she was in her very early 20s. She might not even been 21 yet. She might have still been 19, just out of high school. So she was teeny tiny. I don't think she weighed maybe 95 pounds. And she came over one day, and I think it was the first time they had ever met. And that dirty dog, he ran right up to her, stuck his nose immediately in her crotch,
Oh.
and picked her up.
Oh. Poor thing.
And I was like, "Duke, what the?"
Maybe Vanda asked you a question.
Let's see. Do I still watch? Yeah, I do. I don't watch everything.
She was on fire last night.
It gets to be a bit much at times. It's too much. But I do. I was on her panel.
The night before last.
Was it Friday
Yeah,
or Saturday?
it was Friday.
Yeah, and I was just asking some questions
Yeah.
about the Summer Wells case. I wasn't up there very long, just a few minutes, but yeah,
I usually kibosh her if I'm in a bad mood.
I might tune in today at some point or go back and listen if she goes live, because I saw that I guess Mandy C last night has decided that she's done with Natasha again. So I don't know. The title of her video was "Fuck Natasha Cooper," so I don't know how angry or nasty it got. I went to bed. I asked her what had happened, but the chat was going really fast and she didn't acknowledge me.
Well, she says she doesn't go over there anymore.
She said, Vanda said, I used to be a silent observer. Yeah, I on her channel and recall seeing you there, but it's gone crazy now, so I don't go there no more. Yeah, like I said, I'm not there near as much as I used to.
I'll get you some more water, baby.
Thank you. A lot of times for me, because Natasha and I are in the same time zone, even though we're in different states. So I won't leave. Like if Salty is live, or if Bam is, obviously if Bam is live, I'm not leaving Bam's live. But if none of the truth community is on doing anything, if Nuff Nuff's doing Nobbington and Bam's not on, I won't leave that. I'll listen to Jen and everybody. But a lot of times when Natasha is on, it's usually when I'm at work, Monday through Friday. So I'll listen because a lot of times there's nothing else to listen to. And that's why I say what I say about the lives and the soap operas, because I'm there too for the same reason, but it just depends on what they're talking about. I kind of stopped. I stopped listening a lot when all that stuff was going on. When they were having Lana on, and they were all of that trouble started with Melissa Jade. I wasn't really a Melissa Jade fan. She's another one of those that, in my opinion, says a lot of words that just don't mean anything, other than like trying to coddle to people's political correctness and stuff. And that's just not really my thing. I know a lot of people say calling a spade a spade. I don't like to say that saying, but I agree with it. I don't like to beat around the bush, and there was just an awful lot of beating around the bushes going around back at that time. And so I kind of quit listening to all of it because I just didn't. It's just, at the end of the day, Voodoo Queen and I are both in recovery, and sometimes I'll ask myself, and she's asked herself and asked me too, like, well, what positive have you listened to or something like that. And so I kind of try to take that into account. So just depending on what the subject matter is, that's what depends on whether I'll listen. When she's talking about true crime, I definitely listen. And I did like what they did about when she was doing it's been a couple of months, but she did the thing about Dyatlov Pass. The format wasn't necessarily my favorite, but it did keep me interested. I liked that, but yeah, as far as the drama stuff, I'll go in there from time to time, but it's not really my thing. Let's see, I kind of drifted away after she had KTA on her panel, and Angie came on to try to put things straight. Yeah, I think I don't know for sure. Again, I only know what I see, and I don't see everything, and I don't hear everything. And I'm not one to just believe everything that gets clipped together either, But I personally, I think that Natasha, I don't want to say bit off more than she could chew with that whole Kelly thing, because I don't know what their relationship is behind the scenes. But I do think that, or I feel like that, Kelly was trying to use Natasha's platform as well as Natasha was trying to use Kelly a little bit. Maybe not, maybe for nefarious reasons, maybe not for nefarious reasons. I don't know. I wouldn't care to speculate on it, but I do think that with Kelly's craziness, and Natasha does have people that watch all of these channels, and follow all of these people. I mean, not that she's telling them to do that, but what I'm saying is that there are people in her circle, in her clique, in her camp, or whatever, that do look out for her what I would describe as her online well-being. Else they wouldn't be sending her screenshots and videos and things like that. You know what I mean? I'm not saying she's like sending people and she has minions. I don't know anything about that, but I do think that she probably knew about some of the craziness that was going on with Kelly, and that she just didn't expect how crazy it was going to get with her. And I think Natasha probably just kind of backed away slowly from that whole thing. I don't really know. I mean, Natasha does have, even if it's not your cup of tea, she does have a lot more stuff to talk about and then deal with Kelly and that craziness, you know? I mean, she does have more content. Now, whether it's manufactured and real together, I don't know, but, you know. See, Sharon said she had never watched Kelly or Natasha and had to play catch up. I never watched Kelly either. In fact, it was on, I was watching Critical K months ago when Kay had done either the first, I don't think it was the first time she had covered the Christian Andrecchio case. I think she had covered it maybe years ago. Critical K.
Oh.
And she had gone, let's see. All right, okay, take care, Timmy. She had done 2 videos about the Christian Andrecchio case, and where she was reading. The first video was where she was reading, I guess, their text messages between Christian and his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And then Kendall Ray had done a video, like a documentary,
she had
right
started
before that. And Critical K was basically going after Kendall Ray.
I found that incredibly interesting.
And then Kay did a second video, and during that second video, or that live, people were getting really upset at Kay. And I mean, I can't remember it all verbatim, but they were getting really upset with her. And that was when the whole people quit being peasants thing happened.
That's right.
And I don't remember if it was during that live or if it was the live Kay did the next day, because she was getting so much shit in that chat. She did another 4-hour live after that where she was like, okay, basically, all you people that have something to say, I'm opening the panel. Y'all can come up and say it. Well, I can't remember if that's when Kelly went up or if she tried to go on panel the video before. But Kelly went up on that panel getting all offended at being called a peasant. But Critical K never said, Kelly the Advocate, you're a peasant. That's not what she said.
Well, and people were they were wearing their feelings on their sleeves as if that was their child in the video.
Right. That's exactly right. And there, anyways, Kelly went up there screaming and crying and trying to go at Kay, and Kay was asking her very legitimate, calm questions, you know, like just basically every statement that Kelly made, Kay would ask her a question that Kelly couldn't answer. Kelly got all upset and flustered and basically hung up on Kay. Kay Kazuter, I think, which I thought was freaking hilarious. But I remember I left that live, whichever one it was that day, because Kelly said she was going to go on her channel and watch.
And Sharon's comment.
That's
beard envy.
Beard envy, okay, all right,
Y'all
cool.
have to understand he has incredibly thick, gorgeous hair. I have hair envy all the time.
Well, thank you. Anyway, Kay Kazuter.
Yeah.
And she ran off crying that she was going to go to her channel. So naturally, I was like, oh, well, let me see what's being said over here. And I went and looked up Kelly the Advocate. And sure enough, she had gone on her channel and gone live. But I was out of there within the first 2 minutes because that's exactly right. It was just wah, 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 me, blah, blah, blah. But then shortly after that, she deleted her channel.
Yeah.
And,
That's her kind of like her spiel.
and this was back in May. I think it was in May. Mid-May maybe. Somewhere in there. And I know the trouble with her and the root checks and whatever had either sprung off right before that or sprung off right after that. But the next thing I know, not following her, or I'm not a subscriber or anything, there's all these videos of her freaking screaming and going crazy, and I see what you're doing, Martin Dehan, blah, blah, and all this, and it was just, what in the fuck?
That's called an episode. She was having an episode.
Yeah, and then, all the stuff was so, yeah, I quit, and then I was very appreciative of Angie trying to get up on Natasha's panel. I thought that she would have let Angie up there because Angie, the things that Angie was able to say, I thought were very well thought out. She was very articulate, but I think Natasha saw that Kelly was not going to be able to keep from becoming volatile and out of control.
It wasn't going to be a fair fight.
It wasn't going to be a fair fight,
No.
exactly.
Ange would have witted her.
There are a lot of those women in the truth community that have their feet planted firmly on the ground.
Right.
And, that's one of the reasons why I like that community. I get it that it's 95% women, but for the most part, other than that trouble we had with what's his name recently, all of the guys that I've talked to, Darzin, Gregman, Paul, Cassius, there's a few others.
I can't remember the fella's name that just went off.
Luke.
Yes.
Yeah, but we don't even really know if that was actually him.
I have no idea. I just knew within seconds of hearing it, I was like, crazy.
Yeah, so, I don't know. Me personally, I don't see a point in any of that,
I felt so sorry for Dorothy.
Yeah, well, she had to take that down. I don't think she ever edited it and put it back up, but she had to take that down.
I can see why.
So, let's see what anybody's saying. Hubby has beard envy. Well, thank you very much. This beard is 2 years old. I don't shave, and I don't cut my hair.
Oh, I love that name, Sharon. Imperial Beauty.
Came into Dorothy's as Imperial Beauty today.
That's one of her other names.
Oh, really?
Oh, he did.
Okay. Some people think that was a woman that was on that panel.
No way. No. I think that was like a 30-year-old man.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Did y'all have to kick him out? Was he being belligerent?
I can't imagine that. But he played the long game. I mean,
Oh yeah.
for a good while.
Stuck around for a couple of years.
But he creeped me out when he kept saying lady. My lady.
Yeah.
I was like, who the hell are you?
Wanted to go on panel. I was
That was creepy.
I heard the end of Dorothy's live this morning. It was like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I had gotten up. I had gotten up to go to the bathroom, and you guys were on, and Dorothy was on, and I think I was I fell asleep listening to Natasha or Mandy last night, one or the other, And so my phone was off, and I turned it back on. So I think y'all had already been going for like 2 or 3 hours. So I turned it back. I turned on Dorothy's, and I heard a guy on panel talking something about.
Was that early this morning?
It was early this morning. It was a guy on panel, and he was saying she was telling him. What was she telling him? Something about. Was he saying something about psychics on the
Really?
summer? No, he was talking about. He said something about the end times.
Oh my lord.
That's what it was, and Dorothy was like, "We're not really talking about that right now. Maybe you want to talk to Vivian about that. You know,
Yeah.
y'all would probably be good together about that or something." And then I fell asleep because I thought to myself when that guy got on there, I thought, "Oh God, there's going to be another flasher."
Right.
And I didn't even look at my phone. I was like, "Well, I'll hear her say something if that's what
Yeah.
happens." But anyway, so what were they saying? Let's see. Sharon said he wanted to go on panel. Vanda said Luke accounts real or clone is beside the point. No one is immune to bad behavior.
Yeah.
Say anything that can jeopardize the channel and suffer the consequences. Yeah, I agree, Vanda. 100%, I agree. That's why I kicked. Miss Mensa out of Bam's channel that day, because I know what she's doing. She's just trolling. She gets off on that shit.
Yeah.
She likes it. She enjoys it.
I think she's one of those mean girls. She, like you said, she just enjoys it.
Well, you know what it is for her too. It's her way to poke back. That's how she justifies it. You know.
I don't care how she justifies it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to read it. If you want to be nasty, go, I don't know. Just go do it in your own life.
Let's see. Said, but couldn't get on. Said he was blocked. Okay, I remember hearing Dorothy saying that, but I don't or somebody said it, but I don't remember.
So how does that work? If you block, let's say somebody they changed the name, but the person that you have is blocked.
Because it's associated with your Google account.
Okay.
So Iva Problems got me blocked, right?
Right.
So if I change my name to, whatever,
Yeah, Moonshine.
yeah, or something, I still will be blocked by her because I would have to create a whole another email, a whole nother
Yeah.
YouTube account, associate those two accounts, and that's what they would call an alt account.
But if they were associated, does it get blocked?
Huh?
If they're associated, does it get blocked?
If they're associated.
Oh, no. I understand what you're saying now. Never mind. If the two accounts.
Oh yeah, you don't want them to be associated.
Yeah.
Yeah, not via Google anyway.
Right.
Let's see.
Yeah. I agree with you guys.
Vanda, that one on dots didn't make sense at all. At Sharon, Infinite Beauty was most likely trying to get on panel under a different account, and that account is blocked. So yeah, so it's probably some of these trolls are not that bright.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't even think to actually spell words correctly, and then they'll misspell the same word over and over under a different account.
And I get that. I mistype constantly, or it changes when I say R to 8,
Oh yeah, that happens to me.
or at least I feel like that's what it's doing.
For me, it's I and 8.
Yeah.
Drives me crazy. And stupid autocorrect is like, oh, do you want to correct this
No.
incorrectly
I do
spelled word into an incorrectly spelled word?
not. Right.
What the fuck? Who wrote this fucking code?
Oh, well, it wasn't people that are native English speakers. That's the problem.
What is it? They want too much money or something?
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Let's see. Mensa is quite vile in my opinion. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure Mensa's fairly intelligent, and probably can be very cordial, and I don't
I don't know.
I wouldn't say that she's
She seems like the kind of person that is only nice to to a handful of people that she uses. That's just me.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't disagree with that. Well, I wouldn't disagree with that at all because of how the whole thing went down with Paula.
Yeah.
Between Paula and Dorothy. You know, that was bullshit. And that's what I say about her online activity. You know, that she's malicious in her trolling.
Right.
You know, I've seen her go to other channels and pop up in the chat, and she starts out very nice. And then she takes a comment or she takes a subject,
Yeah.
usually Watts related, and then immediately, bang, it's a slam on Shanann and the Ruchecks.
I swear to God, she must have known her in real life the way that she goes at her.
She must have been a serious Facebook stalker.
Yeah.
Let's see, Vanda says, it seems rife these days that people have been being all nicey, but really they are wolves in sheep's clothing. Yes, I would agree with that, Vanda. Sharon, autocorrect hates me. Yes, me too. And Voodoo Queen. Let's see.
This heat has got me exhausted.
Sharon says, she supports people who think Shanann committed suicide and died with her head over the toilet. Yeah.
Please.
And she probably, you know, celebrates that kind of idea too, you know. Because there's nothing like just waking up and... You know, I said that one morning in one of her chats. She disappeared for I know it was at least 3 months. But I remember it was a Saturday morning. It was going to be a beautiful morning. It was about 6:30 our time, a.m. And I click over on her channel, and there she is, slamming Shanann. And I said in the chat, I said, wow, what a wonderful life you must lead to have been staying up for the last 4 hours all night long on this beautiful, gorgeous spring day just to drag a dead woman's name through the mud. I'm not saying she stopped because of me, but I clicked off and went on about our day and whatever. And the next thing I knew, she didn't post a video up until recently or have a live. So, you know, it just, yeah, I mean, really, is this what you wake up and you're consumed with, you know? I don't know.
Right now, I'm concerned with heat exhaustion.
The heat's getting the Voodoo Queen. Let's see. You know, Vanda said, disgusting about what Sharon said. Just as bad as AD. Yeah, just as bad as AD. The only difference is Mensa's not monetized. That's the only difference.
Okay, tell the ladies to let us know if the sound gets bad in a second. I gotta turn my fan on.
You want to pull the cord out from under?
Yes, but thank you. Lift it one more time if you don't mind. And I'm gonna get it. There we go.
Okay.
This is probably gonna be too loud.
Is the sound bad?
It's going to be a little bit of a delay. It'll take for the fan to hit. But if it is, I'll just go inside.
Let's see. Lisa. Hello, Lisa. Let's see. No, leave it on. Vanda said sound is fine.
Okay, thank you. I've got to get some relief.
You can turn it on high. Is it on high?
No, it's on 2. I can handle 2.
Hello, Lisa.
Hello, Lisa.
We're just sitting here chatting, enjoying each other's company, talking about just anything and everything. I don't currently have software that will allow me to have people up on panel.
We're going to work on it today.
But we're going to work on it and see what we can do. Oh, maybe. Let's see here.
If you need a bunch of shorts on.
No, there's no way for me to do it.
No three-way calling.
No, no three-way calling. Well, Lisa said, "Hey there, bedtime clown and voodoo queen. Hello, hello. What is new in your world?"
Well, I got him to fix something today, so that was awesome.
Yes, she did. That was early on in the live. It only took about 20 minutes.
That was good. Now I can finish the rest of the stuff in there.
I wish she would have let me
Taking the molding down. No.
take that molding down and
No, it's more work.
repair it.
They understand I don't need more work. I've got a huge house to finish. Maybe I'm going to get my fingernail polish and paint my toenails.
Okay. To the live chat. It's nice, Lisa. It's a little warm. What did we determine? I think it's about 66-ish Celsius where we are. I think that's like 93 degrees Fahrenheit. Just a little hot. We're ready for the heat to be over with. Quite frankly. And I'm hoping that I can get my truck back next week or this week from the shop so I can take the floaty boat out and get some fishing videos done.
Now, I'm sure they want to know what color I'm painting my toenails.
That's what color Voodoo Queen's about to paint her toenails. What color is that? Looks like hot pink.
It is called Rose Among Thorns, but it is hot pink. Yes.
Rose among thorns.
Yep.
But it is hot pink. All right. Got it.
Yep. That's what's important.
Let's see. Lisa said 66. Okay, let me convert it.
Yeah. I don't know without converting it.
Let me see.
I don't have a good gauge.
93.
Now, what Lisa is in the UK, right?
Yes, I believe so. 93 Fahrenheit to Celsius. Oh, that's 33 degrees Celsius.
That's what I said earlier.
Okay, I
We
had
talk about our temperature.
yes, I had mistakenly said 66.
No, it's 33. The Weather Channel is saying 66 is supposed to be our low, and I'm claiming bullshit.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah, but there's no way.
That would be really nice. All right, thank you, Sharon, for coming in.
Nice to talk to you, Sharon.
It was good talking to you. Yeah, let's see. We had 27 C today. Well, Lisa said that color looks lovely. I always paint my toenails a bright pink.
Yep. That's the best.
Wow, you can't get everything in here. So was anybody able to follow the what had taken place with Cher turning on Don Wells and this whole prank phone call and to the sister? I've tried watching a few more lives or videos about it, but I cannot for the life of me follow what in the heck was actually going on with all of that. And I did see a comment somewhere this morning that Don, I think it said Don really was hoping to take up collection money for this
Oh, come on. now.
Mexican cartel story.
Oh my God.
Yeah, well, Lisa didn't know. She doesn't know what's going on about it, and Vanda doesn't know. I don't either. Let's see. No, Natasha's just gone live. Yeah, I don't know either. I can't follow it. There's a channel I do like called Crime, Lies, and Lines. You're welcome, Lisa. It's called Crime, Lines, and Lies. And they usually do like an hour long every day. Last I heard about it was on Friday, and from them, and they didn't really know a whole lot about it. So they've got another live scheduled for tomorrow at 9 a.m. our time, and I'm going to check it out. And hopefully they seem to be pretty down to earth on their panel of the people in their chat. They have a fairly decent sized channel. Let's see, Dorothy will probably tell us at some point. Yeah, right.
Thank you, Vanda.
Right, Vanda. I
watch.
well, y'all can see my subscription. So I mean, most of the truth community they do shorter videos. I mean, unless like Grim goes live or Salty goes live or Bam. I mean, they're the ones I probably dedicate the most time to listening. But yeah, I agree. You can't watch them all.
You do pretty damn close.
Well, shit, when I'm at work for
Yeah.
10 hours a day and my drive is an hour each way, I mean, it's kind of easy. If I can't necessarily watch or see what's going on in the chat all the time, but I can definitely listen.
See, I don't have that kind of job, ladies. I cannot listen. I am facilitating meetings.
Yeah, I mean, I can put my earbuds in and tune everybody out. Let's see, it was someone called Dawn along Lisa the Irish who
Oh, Lord.
sent that Ted Bundy email trying to stir trouble between Bam and myself.
That's ridiculous.
Okay, does Bam know that? Did she figure that out for sure? That's what happened? I mean, I know she was speculating that's who sent it, but I was wondering if she had actually gotten proof, because I know she was saying the other day too about that. She said something about, if I find out one of y'all is feeding
Oh, that was awful.
information
That was awful.
through WhatsApp or whatever.
Yes. What's
Oh.
up with that?
Lisa's saying Bam figured it out. I thought maybe she
Good.
did. I'm not sure.
Good.
I'm not sure. I hope she did.
Because that was a sickening feeling.
Well, I
really
don't see,
was.
and yeah, that's the thing. Bam is the only person I have on WhatsApp, so I don't know. Oh, Lisa's saying maybe she's wrong. I don't know, Lisa. I'm not sure either.
Heavily in India, so for my projects, and they need to get in touch with me off work time.
They use WhatsApp.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. That was shocking to learn. Vanda said that was shocking to learn that Bam has a mole in her chat group, right?
Yeah, that made me sick at my stomach. That is the only subscription that I have that I chat in, and it's the only subscription that I have that isn't a DIY channel where it's a woman doing some kind of DIY.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't chat with anybody else on WhatsApp. Bam's the only one I chat with. And as far as Maureen and what's her name and Iva and all them, I don't. I've gone and left some ugly comments on Iva's channel, but she has me blocked, so I don't even know if.
I'm sorry, I found that funny.
Well, the thing is she blocked me before I ever said anything on her channel.
It's because she saw you in Bam's.
Yeah, because that's what they say. The mods say in Bam's chat is that, well, if you're in here or you're a mod, then you're blocked.
That's sad.
Yeah, she's got me blocked. Well, because I think too, I made a comment once on Tummy Rumblings. I said, "This is what drinking yourself to death looks like,"
Ah.
and I think that was when I got blocked.
Oh, once again, you hit too close to home.
Yeah. Well, I know because I almost drank myself to death,
Yeah.
and I was a real asshole on the internet. Not YouTube, but
Just in general.
just in general. Craigslist mostly. But
Oh, whoa, Lisa's blocked too.
yeah, oh yeah, we're all blocked. Pretty sure we're all blocked.
That is a lot of your personal time to take out and do. Like write down all the names, then go block all the names.
But you
Like,
would
come
think,
on.
well, you don't have to write them down. You can just block them as soon as you see them. But
Oh,
I mean,
you just block them from the chat.
no, you can click on a user, like if you go into a comment section, not a live chat.
Right. Like,
Well, you can do it during a live chat if you want to,
so that's what I'm saying.
without being a mod.
Okay.
Yeah, if I'm like, so let's say I'm in Natasha's chat where I'm not a mod,
Right.
and Miss Benson comes in there and I don't want to see anything from her.
Yeah.
All I got to do is click on her name
Oh, that's beautiful.
and hit block.
You can just pretend like people don't exist.
Yes, you can pretend like people
Oh, I
don't
love
exist.
that. I want that in real life. I want a whole hell of a lot of that in real life.
Yeah, but the only problem with that is that it doesn't work in real life.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. Well, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought.
I'm sorry, baby.
That's okay. It wasn't anything important, I'm sure.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I get confused too, Lisa. Sometimes I can't keep track or follow it. Yeah, I didn't know there was a chat group either. Not that I need to know. I mean, I don't know. Anything I've got to say to somebody, I'll say it directly to them. You know, but I'm just fine with just chatting on the channel. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't have Facebook. I don't have Instagram. I don't have TikTok. I don't have.
There's no, well, to each his own.
One of
I
those
have
other
to keep
ones,
that
but-
in mind. I know, like my nieces, they're in their early 20s. They have all that stuff. They
Yeah.
actually communicate with people that way.
Yeah. Yeah. No, this. Oh, that sounds good, Lisa. She's eating tomato and lentil soup.
I'm fasting until dinner.
Ooh, I would eat that in a second.
Yeah, you
I would
would.
take some crackers and pop them off in there with some feta cheese.
Oh, that
On
sounds
top.
good.
Oof, oh,
That
yeah.
sounds really good.
I'm getting
We
hungry.
gotta go to the grocery store later.
Oh, that's right. What time is it? It's 2 o'clock. Got plenty of time. I've got plenty of time.
Well, I still want to go to the dollar store too.
Okay. Yes, that sounds really good, Lisa. Says there's 5 in chat. Hi, lurkers. Feel free to come in here.
Maybe they just don't feel like chatting.
You can say whatever you want to say. See, this is my dinner. Dieting. It's 20:06 p.m. So that's 6. No, 8. It's 8.
No, it's
8
like
p.m.
10.
8 p.m.
I thought it was 10.
Look into Streamlabs bedtime phone. I reckon it's easier. Nana, I thought that StreamYard was made by Streamlabs.
No, I don't know. I don't know anything about it. It's 8 p.m. You
Yeah,
were right.
8
I was
p.m.
wrong. As is often.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into StreamYard for sure. The right StreamYard, because I think yesterday the one I downloaded was completely wrong. I've never seen the the watermark spelled wrong on anybody's live that's using StreamYard.
Usually they're pretty good about taking those out. The
Play Store.
hack stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's what happened, was that I had
Did you
to
report it?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you might want to report it.
Yeah, I'll go when I go to look again. I'll report it if it's still there. Vanda said Streamlabs and StreamYard are two different programs. Okay. But see, I could have sworn I saw
You saw something.
a watermark on somebody's live that had it up at the top right hand corner, and it shows the duck head,
Could they have been using both?
and it says StreamYard by Streamlabs.
Let me look it up.
I could have sworn I saw that.
I'll put this to rest because you thought that earlier. I'll go look it up.
Well, I think our lurker left.
They
Bummer.
got bored. You know, when those ceiling fans come in, that would be something else that you can post how to.
Yeah, you guys want to watch me put in some ceiling fans next week?
See, I'm catching on.
Let's see. I have to say the quality is really good now, though. Quality of what, Vanda?
Oh, it is a duck.
I'm using. We're both of us are using Android. Video quality. Oh, okay, good. That's my phone. Yeah, that's my phone. Let me move my ashtray over here. That's my phone.
Now, what did you think StreamYard is?
I thought StreamYard was made by Streamlabs.
Nope.
It's not. So
No, sir.
Streamlabs is something different.
Yep.
Yeah, Lisa, we're not being dramatic enough, right? Well, with only 4 people in here, there's nowhere to hide. So they can't, come in and make some disgusting comment or something.
Well, there are a couple of topics that we can talk about, ladies, that will probably piss anybody off. We can talk about COVID, politics, religion, or the Dallas Cowboys.
Well, I can't say too much about the Dallas Cowboys because I haven't been really paying attention.
My mouth is gaping open for those that can't see me because that's not true. I'm not saying, I know that you haven't been paying attention to them, but you always have something to say about them.
Oh, that's true. Yes. Jerry Jones
See?
put together a winning football team. I don't know what else to tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what else to tell you. Let's see. I watched a documentary once about the selection process. It's brutal. Well, I know you're not talking about the players, Vanda. You're probably talking about the cheerleaders, because they don't put
I told you.
they don't put their coaching staff or their players through near the rigmarole that the cheerleaders have to go through. So,
Well, apparently tatas and asses are more important.
it definitely sells tickets and T-shirts,
Yeah.
jerseys. Yep. See, I was right. Vanda said, "Ha ha ha! Yes, the girls." Yeah. Because they certainly don't do all that for the players. You can tell by their record. If they put half the amount of energy into the players that they did those cheerleaders, they might actually win a playoff game.
Yeah.
Well, I can't say that because I think they won a playoff game 2 years ago.
Has it been that long?
Yeah, that's true, Vanda. Yeah, it's been that long. Well, COVID kind of screwed up last season, so
Everybody's season.
yeah. Kiss My Ex is back. but not
Oh.
sure for how long.
How are we feeling?
Ah, Vanda. Hope you're feeling okay. Yeah, the players don't have their body. Well, they kind of do. Well, maybe not their facial expressions, but they do have their bodies scrutinized. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I know. I know. A couple years ago, or it's probably been like 3-4 years ago now. But Ezekiel Elliott, the star running back, he got suspended for some conduct outside of the football arena, and he got suspended for the rest of the season, which threw our season down the toilet. And then he got kind of fat over the summer, and it was all over Twitter and Facebook, and I think this was before TikTok and all of that, and people were just going nuts. Look at this fat, lazy running back, and blah, blah, blah. But
Come on.
yeah, I know it. Let's see. Kiss My Axe is back. She said, Vanda, I'm probably gonna be doing an Elvis in part with my colon.
Oh.
Jesus. Ouch.
Is that from date night, I wonder?
I guess. I don't know. What do you think you ate, Kiss My Axe? I have to be really careful. I have to watch what I eat. I will get sick. She said no. She had curry last night.
Oh.
So
That's the Indian
food.
Right, but that's the joke when I lived there. I'm sure it still is. That's the national dish. The English national dish is curry, because there were more Indian restaurants than anything else where I lived.
Oh, okay. So
It's just extremely popular.
ooh. Right, Amanda. Yeah. Be careful, KMA. Be careful. She said, yep, Vindaloo. Never
Yeah.
again. That's-
Vindaloo is spicy. Well, it can be spicy. Vindaloo's good. My favorite when I lived over there was a place that I could get sweet naan bread. Oh, it had coconut in it. My God, that was good.
I'm getting sleepy.
They eat.
Oh.
They eat, baby.
She said, never again. Oh, I can't tell you how many times I have said that about food.
Mm.
Certain types of food.
Yeah, you can't touch Chinese food.
Kiss My Ex said, I don't even know if I can pronounce that. Peshwari
Yes.
Naan?
Naan.
Peshwari,
Peshwari naan.
Peshwari Naan?
Yep.
Well, I know what to stay away from. Vanda said, what the heck, Kiss My Axe? Vindaloo enables you to poop through the eye of a needle. Oh, oh Jesus.
She's being real.
Oh. Yeah. Oh. Oh, can't do it.
I like Indian food. But I like South Indian, not North Indian. Because it's spicier.
I think as long as I stay away from the spices, if it's like goat,
No, I don't eat goat.
they don't eat goat.
No, I'm not saying they don't eat. I don't.
I'm not going to read that one out.
Which one? Okay, I'll have to come. Oh, she's saying it's Peshwari naan. That's the one that I loved.
You're good, Kiss My Axe.
That's okay. We can handle it.
She's got a ring of fire.
Oh.
Ouch.
That's like having chili that's too spicy.
Yeah, that Dave's Insanity sauce I used to eat.
You can't do it now, could you?
I could, but I can't do it like I used to do it.
Yeah.
They're
Age fucks up everything.
all I know is if it I'm trying to figure out how to say this.
Just say it.
If it burns coming out, can't do it. I can't do it. That's I shattered my right femur in a car accident years ago, and that pain was so
Oh my God.
horrible and inescapable. The worst pain that I have felt next to that was sitting on the toilet and not being able to escape. There's no relief. There's no. You just can't do it. I just can't do it.
Okay, KMA wrote something you need to read. She's asking us about a chili sauce called Shit the Bed. I was like, oh, really?
I don't know. I've never heard of it. The stuff that I've eaten, Kiss My Ex, is called Dave's Insanity sauce. Let's see, you said, I think it may be made in Australia. Yeah, it may be. I've never heard of it. Not to say that it's not over here, because these Americans over here, they love anything like that.
Oh, you know where I bet you could get it? Is at World Market.
Yeah, probably.
Either that.
Probably so.
I don't think that Whole Foods would carry something with that name.
No, you'd
They're
either
too
have to get it.
conservative.
Yeah, you'd either have to get it off the internet
They're like Amazon.
or I mean, there's barbecue stores.
But now, of course, I'm curious.
Yeah, I'm curious too, but I don't know if I'm that curious. I don't know if I'm curious enough to,
To give it a go.
to give it a go.
Oh, see, there we go. Amazon. I swear to God, you can buy children on Amazon. There is nothing that isn't available on Amazon. It frightens me that I can purchase so many things at 11 o'clock at night.
Well, wasn't there that whole Wayfair deal years ago where people were fucking
I don't know.
doing child trafficking on fucking
Oh.
Wayfair?
I don't know, but let's not talk about that. That's
Ugh.
Lord have mercy. No.
Vanna said, "You can joke now, Kiss My Ex. It's a false sense of security before you start to leak again." Yeah, there's that saying, don't trust a fart. Yep.
Oh, that's hard.
Yep.
That's a man saying.
It is a man saying.
Yes, I've never.
My buddy Jason came in to work one day and told me, he goes, he was looking real rough. And I said, what's the matter?
Uh-huh.
And he goes, he sat down in my chair and he looked at me and he goes, "There is a fucking pair of my underwear in the Home Depot parking lot."
Oh my God.
And I was like,
That's disgusting.
Yep.
That is so disgusting. Good Lord.
I feel for you. I've been there, done. Well, I hadn't been there, done that.
Please, too much.
But me, I'll turn around and go home.
That's good, baby.
You
That's
know.
very good.
Yes, that's a man saying. Never pass a bathroom. Never waste a heart on. Never trust a fart on. Kiss my.
Yeah. Good Lord.
That was a good one. Good ones. That was hilarious.
There's that one saying that you like, I won't repeat it right now, but that the first time you said to me, I was like, what?
What was it?
Pain in the...
Oh, pain in the dick.
Yes.
Yeah.
The first time he said that in conversation, ladies, I was like, excuse me? I cannot relate to that.
It's like this. It's like this feeling you get in your genital where I don't know how to explain.
I don't want you to explain
I don't
that
know
part.
how to explain it. It's not a disease. It's an to me. When I first heard it, the way I took it, it's like an anxiety kind of thing. It's like
Yeah, but you always you always use that phrase.
if something's going to be a real pain in the ass.
Well, when something's overly complicated.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Because I'll look at it and go, what in the fuck are these people thinking? You know, why this is such a pain in the
It's
what?
over engineered.
Yes. Over engineered.
I'll be bougie and use that phrase.
Yeah.
Is your leg hurting, baby?
It's asleep.
Oh.
I was sitting Indian style too long. It's all numb and tingly. Oh, Lord have mercy.
I'm glad you're having a good time, Kate.
Yeah, Chad is funny as hell.
We can get away with a lot when there's just a couple of people.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, Vanda said, pain in the dick, D. Carter. Is that who said that originally? Oh, God. Oh, come on, wake up. Oh, Lord, have mercy. I could feel that.
I know. I was trying to help you. Who's D. Carter, though?
I don't know.
Is D. Carter a Brit?
Oh, I get it now. Oh, Vanda, why? Why?
You have to explain it to me later, baby.
The office supplies. Oh, God, yes. Oh. Oh, the office supplies. Yes.
Oh. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Ew.
Buddha goes, oh, ah. Yeah, no, he didn't say it. Okay, I get it now. Oh, that's horrible. That guy, unreal. Unfucking real.
But that made me think of what you wrote. Sign that I'm going to make for my office that says, ooh, people.
Right.
Because that is so me.
Well, Lisa said, Amanda, no. Right.
Mm.
Well, I was sitting here it was going through my head. I was like, D. Carter. Oh, David Carter. Oh, no. Yeah.
I didn't get it.
Yep, she went there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just realized I'm only in top chat. I'll be damned.
Does it say there's only 2 people there?
I know, which is not right.
No.
We know that's
Let me
not
see.
right.
Don't know. I don't know. It's really weird because people. I'm getting comments from people that are commenting on the channel, right? And
That's
it's
not-
showing up in my notifications, but it's not showing up on the channel. And then other ones are showing up on the channel,
But not your notifications.
but not in my notifications. And the ones that do show up in the notifications, when I click on them,
Mhm.
they don't go anywhere.
Oh, you can't see them.
Mm-mm. No, it'll take it to like earlier. It would take it to my comment section, but the comment wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
So guys, yeah, if y'all do comment and I don't respond or I don't heart it, either A, I'm asleep, or B, I can't see it yet,
Yeah, 'cause it's
or
not
whatever.
going across.
Because I know Fingal had a problem with that. She told me she thought it was a glitch on her end. And somebody else said that too. I can't remember who now. But let's see.
Oh, that's so nice.
Let's see his full name.
That's so nice.
This is fans coming through this channel. Yeah, I don't want any of those creepos over here. Amanda, I loved your video for BTC. Yes, I did too, Kiss My Ex. That was really sweet.
Yep.
Really sweet. Let's see. We gave your lives a shout out on Dorothy's live earlier.
Isn't that
And
nice?
Nuff Nuff said she'll do the same thing on her live tonight. Oh, that's really nice of you guys. I'll tell you, I am so thankful that I found Bam's channel.
Yeah.
I found it through Granny Fanny.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't really... I had seen some of Norman and Ginger and all that around, but I just don't like them.
Yeah.
It's not... The stuff that they put out is just not my type of thing, and Norman is just so...
Creepy.
Well, you got to figure, if it's me coming into the community and not knowing what I'm seeing,
Yeah.
it just comes off as creepy and stalkerish.
Right.
So naturally, I'm just going to be like, nope. I mean, I guess the same thing could be said for Martin Dehan, but...
Really?
Well, the only reason I say that is because if you take away what Martin actually does in his videos, and it was just if he was doing the same thing as Norman, like frequency-wise about one person, it could come off that way.
Yeah.
But his videos, Martin's videos are so well made, and they're made
yeah.
for a reason.
They're very professional.
They're educational, they're very professional. He's not a stalker. He is standing up for a good cause. Can't say the same thing for Norman.
Yeah.
So I didn't give Norman much time. And the people that they were associated with and some of the other channels that I was watching when they were all warring with each other at the end of last year, beginning of this year, it turned me off to that side of the community.
Yeah.
And I had heard Bam around a little bit here and there, and I thought, I'll admit it, I could listen to her talk about a cup of coffee for 10 hours straight.
Her
To
accent.
be honest with you, you know what I mean? And plus, she's very straightforward. She curses like a sailor, which I try to curb that about myself nowadays, but I still do from time to time. But I like that. I like that realness, and I liked how she interacted with other people. So when I found Granny Fanny's channel and I was listening to some of his lives, really they were just about the Watts Island drama.
Yeah.
And I was I could identify with what Granny was saying and what Amy was saying, and Bam was in a one or two of those, and what she was saying, and really it was more of a I was identifying with what they were talking about trolling wise.
Oh.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because I've seen all of this play out. The very things that get talked about on YouTube today, before there ever was a YouTube, I saw this play out in the Yahoo groups back in the 90s and on Craigslist from the year 2000 on. Because I was a huge Craigslist forums guy. You didn't have a platform to make videos and upload it to. You didn't have all of that. But all of these very same things, finding pictures of your family on the internet, like when MySpace came around, threatening to post them in other places like Craigslist or whatever. Before Craigslist was social media, before there was a social media. We just didn't have the ability to make videos.
Yeah.
You had to pay for a private server. You know what I mean? This is before Google Groups and all of that shit. There was no cloud. You had to pay for that shit to be able to have your videos put. What did we have? A photo bucket. That's what we had. So that's why I got turned on by this side of the community. Plus, because I had seen some of AD's stuff and I really wasn't thinking about...
You were unaware.
I was unaware, and I was interested in the Watts case because I didn't know anything about it. And from looking at it from the outside looking in, being a noob, I was like, maybe there really was an injustice done here. But I had no idea at the depth of the depravity.
Yeah.
But I wasn't shocked when I found out.
That's when when you were watching all that, and I kept bringing up money, and I kept bringing up money.
Well,
I kept
yeah.
bringing up money. And then lo and behold,
Yes, and that was all to go a long ways to say that I'm really appreciative of Bam's channel, and I'm really appreciative to Bam that she didn't give it up.
Yeah.
Because I know that earlier on in the year she was talking about how, you know, she was thinking that she needs to start all over again and all of that, and I know I couldn't have been the only one that was begging her on WhatsApp to please not do that, and just go along with the ideas that you guys all came up with together about reading those books and stuff. We really enjoyed that stuff. I was fishing one day by myself, sitting at a picnic table, listening to Rose and Fred West, and this guy came up to me and was asked me what I was listening to, and I told him, and I got his phone number and actually sent him a link to her channel. He was like, "That's really cool. I think this would be something I'd like to listen to."
I think that's amazing.
And I know Voodoo Queen has really enjoyed it, but yeah, I'm real thankful that I found her channel, because the community has been so welcoming.
Yes.
And real and loving, and that's something that I've just been really glad over. So let's see. Okay, so enough said. She'll do it. Okay, cool, very cool. Let's see. I saw your comment on dots and decided to do it. Kiss my axe. Yes, and thank you very much for that, Vanda. That was really sweet. Let's see. But that Carter guy is a sleazy creep. Yes, he is. And with the way that guy is going, I haven't seen a whole lot, but from what I have seen, he is going to overdose sometime soon, probably, would be my guess. That dude has got a lot of what we in the program call baggage.
Yeah.
And at the rate that guy's going, I don't think he's going to be working through anything productive anytime soon, and his addiction will probably take him down.
Alright, this fingernail polish is dust.
Let's see, Norma is just crazy. I gotta say, you know,
Who's Norma?
Norman.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. You would think a guy that at his stage in life would have something better than that, but whatever. I don't know. All these cryptic videos, and I'm constantly going to the police and reporting this and that. And I just don't get it. I'd rather go fishing.
Alright, ladies, this fingernail polish is bit of dust. It's too gummy to be used. Damn it. That's from the heat here.
Let's see. Voodoo Queen is making a public announcement that nail polish is not working out. Well, Lisa said, Bam is good people.
Yeah.
I've known her a long time. A few jealous people made sure to do their best over the years to try and make her look bad, but Bam's good stuff. Yeah, and unsuccessfully too, right, Lisa?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the bottom line. The thing that kills me about it is Bam has said multiple times, Amber, your kid, I would have never dragged you the way that I dragged you had you not hearted that comment and left it up even after I asked you to take it down. She went to you privately. She asked you to take it down. It was wrong for you to heart that comment. I don't understand. And they want to try to minimize it and say, it's just a comment. It's just a comment. Yeah, well, words hurt now, don't they? If they didn't, you MFers would have been crying for as long as you have.
Thank you.
Correct?
Correct.
So, yeah, I mean, get over it. Let's see. I agree. Bam's good stuff, and she is good people. Let's see. Kiss My Axe said, I love Bam. You know where you stand with her, and all her subs are great folk. Yes, and they've been really kind to me since I came in, and very welcoming, and very cordial, and I mean, even if she's just ranting and things are going on in the chat, and we're not whacking trolls with the wrenches, I learn something every time I'm in there.
Yeah.
You know.
I hate to see her so upset though.
Yeah, it does get kind of hard seeing her upset. You can ask Voodoo Queen. The day that she found out about Les dying,
Yeah, we were very worried.
we were choking. We were choking back the tears. It was. I couldn't even talk because if I did, I was going to cry.
And I felt like such a lurker just hearing her pain.
Yeah. Yeah, Voodoo Queen said that she felt like such a lurker hearing the pain, and I know a couple of y'all had told her to end the live, and I wanted to tell her to end it, but something had hit me that she has said to me a few times about her, why she continues to come back for her subscribers is because of the situation that some of the subs are in, and some of her close friends, that they don't have anybody else, and that she comes back for them, and
Well, we could do that for her.
we could be there for her when we can't be there for her, I guess is the way I looked at it. So I wasn't going to ask her to end that live stream, and I didn't want to I don't know, I just figured if she wanted to end it, she would end it. I think she really felt like that she needed the support of her friends, and that's why she didn't turn it off, and I'm really glad
That makes
that
sense. It makes sense.
I'm really glad that she didn't.
All right, I gotta go pick out some new polish.
All right, new toenail polish on the way. Kiss My Axe said, "Oh, I got great polish, Voodoo. Rimmel Super Gel. It just doesn't chip and goes on so smoothly."
Well, I'll have to get some of that when I go to the store later. Maybe I'll just wait.
She said she's gonna wait till we go to the store. Let's see. Kiss My Axe said, "Well, as mean as I'll sound, some people are just a waste of skin and oxygen." Yeah, I mean, if that's what they choose to be, that's what they are. I mean, you could be actually contributing something to your community that's positive and not constantly crying and whining all the frickin' time, but
I agree with you, Vanda. Well, at least I asked a question.
let's see.
We are not legally married.
Hang on. Oh, okay. What? Oh.
That's
Well,
the very
Lisa,
last
so
one.
are you and Voodoo Queen hubby and Mrs. then? No, not yet. Not yet. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Oh. Let's see. Vanda
Yeah.
said, "See, I think that was intended.
Yeah.
They pressed her buttons on purpose to get her to explode
Yep.
and then focus on her comeback relentlessly to get people to alienate her." Yeah, I wouldn't surprise me. I mean, that's how.
What they don't understand, though, is that when she gets pissed off, like some people get so angry that they cry, or they get so angry that they can't speak, not just intelligently, but audibly. And that doesn't happen to Bam. The opposite
Yeah.
happens. She gets focused.
Right, right.
And you think they would have figured that out by now.
Yeah. Well, and that's kind of the thing with the trolling deal. Why I could identify with them, what they were saying on those lives so much is because, I got called a pedophile on Craigslist. Told that people were I was molesting my daughters and
It's disgusting.
all kinds of shit like that. Now, I never would post pictures,
Well,
right?
of course not.
I've always been. That's
That would
why
be
my name is
stupid.
Bedtime Clown and not
Right.
my actual name on this channel. Because I know how people are, and I've never trusted the internet. I'm sorry. I used to work for the Department of Defense before 9/11 and after 9/11. I know what these fuckers are up to.
Right.
I don't. Sorry, I've never trusted it.
And you know what I work in,
I have
and so I know
one
that.
email address that actually has my name in it. That's it, and I've had it since the year 2000, and I don't use it.
Yeah.
So, all my other email addresses, the 2 or 3 that I have, are bullshit names.
Because they were probably for trolling on Craigslist.
They were totally were for trolling on Craigslist. I wanted multiple accounts because I would get banned all the time. Not for going after people, but because I would make comments
That were true.
that I thought were funny. Like somebody would be talking about rape or something. And I would be like, you know, rape
Oh,
is a
please.
touchy subject.
Oh, Patrick.
And then listen, I'm not saying
I'm sorry.
it was very immature. Okay,
Yes.
I'm putting my hands up.
That's horrible.
You know, I get it. You know, and then the next thing you know, bam, I'm banned. Well, now I need another account. You know, so okay, I get it. You know, it's a touchy subject. I won't be saying anything about it. You know,
Yes.
I told you about the slippery
I'm
slope
sorry.
deal. You know, and all of that. And again,
You can't say things that.
I know. Yeah, so I don't know. That's why my name is not on anything. I don't. It's just because people are harsh. And well, the point I was going with all of that is that when people would come after me hard on those forums, you know, I would argue and argue and argue and argue with them, and I would get pissed. And then it hit me one day. Wait a minute. I'm not a fucking pedophile. What
Thank you.
the fuck am I getting so upset for?
Right. It's like calling you a lawnmower.
And then all of a sudden I was like, oh, that's why on Craigslist he says don't feed the trolls. So I quit feeding the trolls. But you know what happened when I did that? They came after me 10 times harder every time I showed up.
But
So I just spent years just ignoring it. I mean, they weren't always calling me pedophile. Eventually I interacted with enough people, you know, on the forums. I even had some Craigslist forums people come and visit a couple of times, you know, and eventually it just kind of all stopped. Now I still have one or two if I pop in there from time to time and say hey that'll pop up and try to talk some shit, but
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck, you know. I just don't care. But let's
Kiss
see.
my ex agreed with me.
Let's see. Voodoo Queen, you're 100% right. It's as though her anger makes her words flow.
Yep.
I don't do that. I lose my train of thought. That's why nobody will front it out with bam, she'll annihilate them. Yeah, I
Yep.
agree with that 100%. I agree with that 100%. Kelly's a good example of that.
Oh.
Kelly
Yes.
couldn't even hold her own against Critical K when Critical K was being nice.
Right. And Critical K doesn't go at people with your Achilles heel.
Well, yeah, she
Bam,
does.
with
I mean, if it's somebody she's gone at it
Oh, really?
before against, you know what I mean? Well, when you say Achilles heel, I mean, are you talking about calling CPS unnecessarily on people, or
No,
are you
that's
talking
not
about
Achilles.
just kind of verbally cutting them down? You know,
With the thing that hurts them the most.
no, I would just, yeah, she does. I'm sorry, I didn't. Yeah, I wouldn't say Kay does that.
Yeah.
She may do that shit in private. She may do that shit in Discord. I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, she for the most part, from what I've seen, Kay's not really like that. Kay has a way of belittling someone intellectually and emotionally without it being so cutting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To
Bam is
the
good.
average observer.
Right.
But she also comes off as very passive. Well, I don't know if passive aggressive is the right term.
Borderline.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, I like her though.
But yeah, but like I said, that's a perfect example. Kelly, no, she ain't coming in Bam's live. I mean, she came in the chat that one day, but she damn sure wasn't going to take that link.
I missed that.
No, she wasn't going to take that link.
I missed it.
No, not a snowball's chance in hell. Well, hell, even that woman that was on Dorothy's, of course, Bam wasn't interested in hearing anything she had to say, but
Oh, I
whoever
missed that
that
one.
lady was that night, yeah, Bam annihilated her too, to the point to where she just hung up.
I don't think I can go without my toes being polished. I'll just buy some more later.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
She can't wait. She's got to polish her nails. Kiss my ex. Were you there when she came into Bam's and ran away? Yes, I was. I was one of the people in the chat telling her to go up on panel. Yep. Yeah, she said she said she was at work. It was like, well, if you're at work, what the fuck are you coming in here for? Yes, yes. Great, great roasting. That would have been great roasted avocados. Avocado that day. All right, Vanda, thank you for coming. It was good talking to you, good chatting with you, and thank you for sticking it out. I'm probably gonna end up ending this here soon because it's getting late. My batteries are starting to die, and got to go to the grocery store and get ready for the watch party too. We've still got a little while before that kicks off, but. And thank you so much for the video, Vanda. I really appreciate it. That was very sweet. Let's see, Lisa said, yeah, when Bam drags, it's scary to watch, let alone be on the receiving end. Right, Lisa? Yeah, I'm going to do my damnedest to stay on her good side. Well, not because I wouldn't want her to drag me, but and she's actually a good person, and
Yeah. I think she deserves what they do.
I enjoy the pictures she sends me and the chats we do have on WhatsApp, and Voodoo Queen really likes her as well, and we get along really well, and we both have a lot in common when it comes to music and I don't know, just likes and general dislikes, and so yeah, I want to definitely stay friends with her as long as I can. Yeah, she's a darling. Let's see, Kiss My Ex said, I'm a bit of a hard case, but I think I'd cry if she dragged me. I think I would too, to be honest with you. Well, and not only that, but she's, these people have all this bad shit to say about her. Yet, if you see how she interacts with her subscribers
Right.
and us mods on and off of the channel, it's completely opposite of what they say. And I don't, I don't.
I think those mean people are petty.
They're what?
They're petty.
They're petty, yeah. Exactly. That's pettiness. That's exactly right. Let's see, me too. I'm quiet, but I can hold my own, but against Bam, I don't think so. Kiss my ass.
We don't want to find out.
No, we don't. I don't want to see anybody have a falling out.
We have a good group.
And, to be frank with you, I kind of hope the mole never gets found out unless it's somebody I really don't care for. But I can't think of anybody in that chat that I don't care for.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't.
Hopefully it was just a ruse by somebody trying to make a schism.
A lucky guess, right?
Just make a fault in the group. Create something that isn't there.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know Kiss My Ex. I don't know if she's found out who it is. Sorry for y'all having to watch me scratch my foot. I had a mosquito bite. Yeah, I don't know, Kiss. I don't know if she found out or not. Put nail polish on it, the mosquito bite.
Yeah, I've heard people say that.
Yeah.
I got clear. No, we have, what's the stuff I use in there? Oh, shoot.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
We lost?
No, I'm down to 5%.
Oh, yes, you got the plug over there.
Is this the right one?
No,
That's not the
not
right
for your phone. It's this one, baby.
we go.
Okay. Oof, 2.5 hours. Man, now I see how time can get away from you when you're doing this. Sheesh.
Are you done?
No, not yet. But Kiss My Axe is about to have to leave, and well, Lisa probably has something better to do. I don't know. But it's getting. What time is it?
It's getting late for them.
3 o'clock. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock for them. So the let me check and see. Maybe
You're gonna have to keep it on your phone like a world clock. Do you have that feature?
I think I do, but I'm checking to see if Jen has put out a watch party video or something.
Oh, that's right. I noticed or something.
Yeah. Let me see. She hasn't put anything back out. Are they? Does anybody know if they were planning on doing it on Nuff Nuff's channel, or were they going to do it on somebody else's channel? Let me see. What is this one? Tummy rumblings. No, nothing there. Where is
See, you got all the channels down. I have no idea.
Helen Schaefer? Looking for Grim Reaper, but I can't.
Can't
Okay.
you just go to your subscriptions?
Yeah, but it's different on the tablet. Let's see. Well, let me. There's nothing on Grimm's.
You want me to look for something, baby?
Check the chat and see if they've said anything, if they know. Armchair Detective.
I don't think so.
Nothing there. I can't see his community posts on this tablet for some reason. Armchair Detective.
No, I don't think that.
Blue.
I don't think anybody's posted it.
Okay, he's got a live scheduled on the Blue channel for 4:30 p.m. So that'll be 10:30 p.m. y'all's time. So that's an hour and a half from now.
All right. That's right, Lisa. No Nobbington tonight.
Let's see. So his thing says.
Baby, it turns it around for them. They can't see it when you do
Oh,
that.
shit.
It makes it backwards.
Gotcha.
The mirror image.
I think there's a way I can fix that.
You have to flip it around. You take it out of selfie mode.
I don't know. Wait, flip. Oh, it will. Why would you want to flip your front-facing camera?
To flip it on yourself.
Wait, is that my front-facing camera?
No, that's your selfie mode. But a lot of cameras can toggle between the two.
I don't know. Anyway, it says Armchair Detective returns with big news.
No, please.
Yeah, we'll see. We will see. Alright, guys, let's see. No Nobbington, 9 p.m. for us. Oh, okay.
They have work tomorrow.
Yeah, you guys go. I got work tomorrow, too. Alright, Kiss My Axe. Alright. Yes, you're welcome. Thank you for being here, and thank you for chatting.
Thank you.
Great stories. And I appreciate all your sweet comments. Hey, you too, Lisa. I think we're going to go ahead and get off of here. Thanks for being here. And hopefully see y'all on BAMS here soon. If not, maybe over at over on Jen's channel tonight. But so y'all have a good one, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.